it's a bit of rubbernecking, right? It was like, this is happening in my city. Part of me was tempted to go down and look and photograph, but then there's something you mentioned, a 19-year-old smashing windows. I'm 51, and I don't think I'm bulletproof anymore. I wouldn't have been fearful, but it's just like, if you stick your nose in, you might get a bloody nose. In terms of, I didn't really have a reason to go there professionally, and I also didn't want to. I just wanted to observe and sort of process.
But actually, that's an important point, and I thought I would have been more afraid going down there. And it's an important point to distinguish between what happened and what could have happened, because some parts I feel about the way it was described, it sounded like it was just utter chaos, total destruction. Everything was madness down there. But it really wasn't anything goes. As bad as it looked, and as unbelievable as some of it seemed, I did not witness people being, assaulted or pushed around. I didn't feel unsafe. There were definitely some scenes on some places where I wasn't going to intervene or say, hey, stop doing that. Or,
sure.
I didn't want to involve myself in what they were doing because I was afraid of, whether they would push back. But at the same time, the violence that we saw was violence that was directed entirely at property. And it was smashing windows. It was starting fires. But it was not, I didn't feel afraid for my own safety. And I think that's an important point to distinguish between, because as whatever was happening, I think that the people who were there just made that distinction in their minds. Mm-hmm. They weren't down there to hurt people.
Yeah.
They were down there to make a scene and to break things.
This Full Exposure podcast episode has been made possible through the support of Metro Health, University of Michigan Health, and Dr. Peter Hahn, who believe that creativity and the arts are essential to a rich, healthy, and fulfilling life.